everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Priscilla, and this is the Carnivore Journey. If you are new to my channel, I just want to say welcome, and if you've been following along with me, thank you for tuning back in. So I can't believe it, I just wrapped up the month of October, and I'm officially in the month of November, and I'm already in my 14th week. I have a great show for you, so make sure you stay until the end. So let's get started. Last month, I introduced to you my month of October goals, and today we're going to do the checkoff list, and then we're going to move into the goals for the month of November. So here we go. Third month goals. Continue documenting my journey. Well, I definitely did that. I do that every month by weighing in and making these videos. So I can go ahead and check that off the list. My next goal was that I wanted to lose 6 more pounds. Well, I definitely surpassed that goal. When I started the month of October, I weighed 186.0 pounds. And by the time that the month of October wrapped up, I was weighing 178.9. So in the matter of the month, I lost 7.1 pounds. So I'm going to go ahead and check that one off the list. My next goal is I wanted to walk 20 minutes twice a week, and I definitely did that. I would walk anywhere between 2 and 3 times a week, even though it was cold and some days it was kind of rainy and the weather was definitely changing. I had to get out there because goals are goals. My next goal was I wanted to start working out my arms. So I went to Five Below and I purchased a set of dumbbells, and they were 5 pounds each. I didn't want to do anything too strenuous, and I don't want to bulk, I just wanted to tone. So a couple of days out of the week, I would just grab up the dumbbells and I would just work out, whether I was working out my biceps or whether I was working out my triceps or I would work out my shoulders. And because they were 10 pounds, I usually would just do one at a time. So I can definitely check that one off my list. So let's go into the month of November. So this is for my 4th month. I cannot believe it. I'm already into the 4th month, and I've got some really good goals set for this month. So here we go. Of course, I'm going to continue documenting my journey. That is just something I'm going to do. I'm going to weigh in, and I'm going to make these videos, and not only for you, but for myself as well. I want to lose 5 more pounds. If I lose 5 pounds this month, I will officially be down 40 pounds. My next goal is I want to walk 20 minutes 3 times a week. I know with the weather changing, it's getting a little bit cooler. Some days it's a little rainy and misty, but I can buy a poncho, but I've got to get out there and I've got to continue walking. No matter what the weather is, I've got to meet these goals. My next goal is I'm going to continue working out my arms with my little dumbbells. I will continue working out my shoulders, my biceps, and my triceps. That will be something I will continue probably over the next few months. And my last goal for the month of November is I'm going to do a carnivore/personal journey journal. Now that is a tongue twister. So let me get into this just for like 1 minute. I journal every day. Ever since I was 9 years old, I've always kept a diary. I've always journaled, and I just feel like it's very important. So as a matter of fact, I journal in this every single day. This is a calendar that I keep, and this is just things that I need to do on a daily. But what's different about this is I want to write down all of my personal goals that I have, not only for Carnivore, but my personal goals as well. So this journal is going to be all about positive quotes, ambitions, goals that I have for Carnivore, what I see myself in a short-term goal, what I see in this channel in a long-term goal, as well as my personal goals for myself. This month is the month of Thanksgiving. It is the month of gratitude and being thankful for all the things that we have in our life. And you may be asking, what does that have to do with Carnivore? I believe that if you want to make changes within your life, you have to change the way you think. Before I started Carnivore, I had to change the way I thought about things. I knew it was going to be hard. I knew it was going to have restrictions, and it was a mental battle as well as a physical battle. So this journal is going to be all about positive quotes, ambitions, goals, dreams, and gratitude. It's very simple. I just got it at Walmart, nothing big. And also while I was there, I grabbed blue pens because I only use blue pens when I journal. And like I said, I journal every day. And to give myself a little bit more inspiration, I bought these little stickers. I got them from the Dollar Tree. I will probably put them on here because I love stickers. I sticker everything. And they say stuff like, you are awesome, well done, you are braver and stronger than you think. And it's going to be my positive journal for Carnivore as well as my personal journey. And while I'm on the subject, before I go into my next presentation, I also found these really cool pencils. They're like tigers and leopards and zebras, and I thought they were kind of cool. It's very Carnivore related. I found these at the Dollar Tree, $8 for $1. I'm sorry, $1.25 treat, and I bought 8 for $1.25. So if you're in there, check these out. I love pencils, so here we go. So last week I talked to you a little bit about the nutrient iron, and I think I kind of went a little too quick into it. So I want to go back just a tad and give you a little bit more information. So nutrients found in meat. When we don't have enough iron in our body, it causes anemia. We talked a little bit about that last week. Or we may suffer from iron deficiency. Low iron causes lightheadedness and fatigue. What are signs of anemia? Well, you know you are anemic if you have dizziness, headaches, if you are constantly feeling cold, or if you're always tired or fatigued. So those are some signs that you need to look out for to make sure that you are getting enough iron within your body and from the foods that you eat. Iron determines how your body creates and spreads immune cells. This is important because if your iron is low, you may be more susceptible to infections. Hemoglobin is a red protein found in red blood cells that carries oxygen from the lungs to the rest of the body. Benefits of iron are as follow. It improves mental health, improves physical performance, supports muscle growth, and reduces fatigue. So, what foods contain iron? Foods that contain iron are eggs, fish, poultry, and meat, which is a good thing. Being a carnivore like myself, these are the things that I eat. So I know that I am taking enough iron every single day when I eat, because I eat eggs, I eat poultry, I eat meat, and I do eat some fish. So those are just a few things that I learned about iron. I did think I kind of went over it a little too fast last week, so I wanted to do a little bit more research. So like I said, you can find iron in things such as eggs, poultry, meat, and fish. And that is exactly what carnivore consists of. So you'll definitely get enough iron within your body. So last week when I weighed in, I weighed 178.9 pounds. This week I didn't lose any weight and I didn't gain any weight. And I'm not upset about it because I'm doing all the things that I need to do. I'm working out, I'm using my dumbbells, so I'm not discouraged or I'm not upset. Like I had mentioned in a couple of videos back that we cannot determine our success on carnivore on what the scale says. I don't do that. I look at the whole picture, and the whole picture to me is showing that my arms are toner, my legs are more toned, my hips, my face is slimming down, and my body is changing in a whole completely different way. And I feel great about that. If I'm replacing fat with muscle and muscle is just a little bit heavier than fat, I'm good with that. So I'm really proud of myself. I think the month of November is going to be amazing. These goals I'm definitely looking forward to. I can't wait to start journaling and sharing some of the things and some of the goals that I have, not only for this channel, but as well as myself personally. So go out and get yourself a journal, grab you some pens, and start journaling. I journal every day. I love it. And when you start writing your goals down and your ambitions, and you start being positive and showing gratitude for where you're at and the things that you have right now, you will start noticing some amazing changes within your life. It's hard to have a negative life when you're thinking and being positive. So that is my piece of advice to you today. And I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. From the Carnivore Journey, I'm your host, Priscilla. Bye.